MC1494 Maria Christina, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Maria Cristina Gonzalez Taducan. I'm 39 years old and I'm living in Pateros, Metro Manila. I'm the eldest child of 4 siblings and I have studied Diploma in Computer Studies in Systems Technology Institute in Calibo, Aklan. I have worked in Singapore for 6 years and I was taking care of a 4-year-old kid and 8 years old.
Hello.
Back then. And then...
Wait, 你等一等啊。hold on. Hello， 係。
Alright, sir.
係講啊。
7月15號2點。
好 ，OK， 就咁。
拜拜。
OK, continue.
Alright. And I have worked in Hong Kong for 8 years. Back in 2013 up until last year, 2021. I have taken care of a 7-year-old child and my boss, and then my lady boss. Only 3 of them in the family of 3. And I have been working for them for 8 years. That's approximately 4 contracts until I finished my contract last year and then I went home for good. And now I am seeking employment and I want to work again in Hong Kong. And for my future employers, I will work hard and serve your family well. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.
Well, in Singapore, how many children did you take care?
2 kids, sir.
How old?
2 children.
You did not put down correct.
Okay. Right. Yes, the youngest is 4 years old, and then the eldest is 8 years old. So by the time, then I worked for them for 6 years.
All right. Are you the only helper in the house?
Yes.
So,
I'm the only one in the house.
So in Hong Kong, the same, right?
Yes, and it's the same.
So in Hong Kong, what area did you work?
In Chungpon.
Chungpon. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So can you tell me why you left Singapore?
Oh, my ward, which is my koko, he's already old enough, and he can manage himself. So we agreed that by the time he finished high school, then I'll be able to go back in the Philippines. So I'm here now. Yeah.
I'm talking about the one in Singapore. That's the same reason because you left Hong Kong recently, right?
Yes, sir. From the Singapore, I have decided to. I already finished my contract, and then after I went home, and then I find work in Hong Kong, and fortunately, after a few months, then I was hired by a family of 3, and by one employer only. Yeah.
I see. So. Actually, just now you mentioned is about your last job in Hong Kong.
Yes.
The kids go big, they could manage, and then you left, right?
Yes, that's true.
But usually, like the one in Hong Kong, you start the 13 and finish 21, right?
Yes, that's correct, sir.
That is about 8 years.
8 years, yes. 8 years.
Did you have a reference? Did you have a reference letter from them?
I have what is that, sir?
Reference letter or recommendation letter.
Recommendation letter? No, because we already agreed that I finished a contract and my boss already booked the ticket and then that's all.
I see.
Yes.
For many girls, if they want another job, is quite easy. You just look for a new employer in Hong Kong. You didn't do that?
I know I didn't, sir, because that time it will be very hard to find another one because of the pandemic. And then I decided to come back home for a while so that I can have a rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
And then yes, and then by the time Hong Kong is quite hard to get in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
true.
that's true. So I have waited for a few more months, and then it took me about almost a year. And then I decided to. I think, and then Hong Kong has been slowly opening up.
Well, only recently that they open up and then the girls they got stuck that they can come there, one by one. So that's what happened. So the last 2 months we have many workers coming, and also now more employers are willing to hire because they know the workers you can come. So probably now is the better time to look for job. And recently we have more job orders. And I guess you get the right time. All right. And
okay, sir.
Can you take care baby? You never took care baby before.
Baby, no, not yet, sir. I will prefer to take care of a little bit older, maybe 4 years old or 5 years old and above.
But if they have baby, are you willing to take care?
For the baby, because you may need to focus only for the baby.
Are you willing? If there's just a baby for you to take care?
For me, for just a baby, at least I have someone. At least I can. I have someone, another helper, or so that because when you have to take care of the baby, then how are you able to go to market? How are you able to do some other things? Well, while the baby is asleep, then you can do the other things. But when you go to market, then how I'll be able to? If I'm the only one who will taking care of it, and then no one is looking after the baby, and then
usually you
yes,
have
sir.
usually
that's the only thinking. Yeah.
You have to bring the baby to the market, or the madam will do the marketing, and you only take care of the baby. That's only optional and not necessary, But in some case, there's some employers they got pregnant, a newborn baby is coming up. So seems like you are not so interested. Put it this way, all right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Because I haven't had the experience yet, so I am more experienced with the toddlers.
All right.
With the 4 years old, yes.
So talking about toddler, can you teach them something if you work again in Hong Kong?
Yes, of course. But for the kids who are toddlers, sometimes they are very, it's very challenging because they are kids. They like to roam around. They like to play. And then while they are playing, you can also teach them in learning. While playing, they are also learning. You can insert those learnings around those playing. That's why some of the bosses, they will also send their kids to the playrooms, which is they go to the school, the nursery schools, the tiny tots.
Yeah.
And then, as young as 3 years old, that's what I have observed in Hong Kong.
Okay.
They will send their kids to the tiny tots learning school.
Yeah.
And then the cheche, and then the kids who are taking care of them, they will also go there, stand them there, and then wait for them until they are able to finish their session, and then they will be able to go back home and do the other things.
So what kind of Chinese food you can cook?
For the Chinese cooking, sir, it's it depends on the employers. Some for me, as my experience, I only prepare very simple ones, and then that also comes with the budgeting, because I also have to budget. So I have the pork. I can mix it up with the choy sum. Sometimes I can mix it up with the mushroom, and then some of the lopa. The lopa, yes. Simple cooking, just like that. And then the fried rice for the kids, because they love that. And then pasta. My ward before, my coco, who loves to eat pasta. And then what else? The udon. We can make some udon for them, and then steamed fish. And then for occasionally, we also I also cook stewed pork knuckles, which is the pork feet. And then I can put it with the dried mushroom, and then some of soya sauce. I can put some of that, and then the dried tofu. Sometimes I do that with the fish balls.
So how would you describe yourself? What kind of person you are?
I am simple. I'm a very simple one. I'm also hardworking, and I'm easy to get with. Whatever it is my employers want me to do, I always obey them. That's why I stayed for one employer, because they also liked my attitude and my character, and you don't let them have some fun.
Sure.
Headache. Yes. So by the time that you have the curfew, you have to go back home before that, and then you have to do the initiative. Initiative, yeah. It's not like the work that you have to do it. You have them. Have them. At least like a family. They treat me as a family. So I have reciprocated it, just like how they treat me.
Okay.
I give more than that. That's other than the relationship between the employer and employees, because I believe the happy worker is a productive worker.
Well, can you take care elderly? Any experience?
For the elderly, I have back in Singapore. I have ama and grandma, but they also have their own house. So sometimes they come to my boss' house, and we also get along. They are not old enough that the bedridden. They are not, because they're still able to work. Actually, they are also working. So I will just help them in the household. When you just talk to them, and then help them to go to the market, and then prepare the food for the kids and for the whole family.
Okay.
Yes, and for
how many years you want to work in Hong Kong?
I'm sorry, sir.
How many years you want to work in Hong Kong?
For me,
Yes.
if I want to start it now, as my age now, I can push it through another 3 to 5 years.
Well, usually it's 4 to 6 years. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Two
I know
contract
that.
is 2, and third contract is 6. So you can
Yes,
do
yes.
you can do 2 to 3 contracts, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that sounds good. And actually, my helper worked for me for over 10 years. So if
Oh, wow.
you are doing well, you can work till 50 or 55 like that, no problem. Understand?
Yes, sir. I do understand. So you have to take care of yourself so that you can be able to push through until what
Sure.
age you want, until you're still happy to work with your employer and with your bosses. That's
Correct.
all. I think that's all right.
Okay. So how
Yes.
many children you can take care?
Personally, too, sir. The only for me two.
Okay. And you
Yes,
just mentioned you can do it at 3 or 4 years old. Start off, right?
yes, that's correct.
Okay. Give a message to your future employer.
Hi, sir, madam. I will promise that I will work hard and then as much as I can, and then my capabilities and my expertise in working as a household worker, and then to help your family. Yes, and then to my future employer, I hope to see you soon.
MC1494我俾個 rating 咧係 AA 加加嘅，佢新加坡6年，香港8年完約，即係好資深啦。咁主力都係湊小朋友家務，識煮中菜。咁完約咧，佢翻咗菲律賓休息，但係因為疫情咧，所以而家先再申請翻嚟香港。咁英文好清楚流利，咁個人都開朗健談。咁佢就適合湊大小嘅朋友，但係 newborn baby 咧佢就冇乜經驗，咁佢覺得獨力咧就係難做嘅。咁個人睇落都係和善啦，有笑容啦。佢話佢仲想做2至3個合約，咁我俾個 rating 咧係 AA 加加嘅。